What's up guys, Pypo here, bringing you a video today on how to spec your Mistweaver monks in 6.0.2. Keep in mind guys, this is a pretty early version of the patch. These things are subject to change and probably will. I'm hoping healers get a bit of a buff in some cases, a bit of nerf in other places. But they seem to be pretty weak right now. Mistweavers are doing okay-ish. I mean, if you're relying on maneuverability a lot and you can kind of line of sight a bit, you're going to be able to survive fairly well. But monks in general have definitely taken a bit of a knock. But I'm here to tell you guys how to spec. It's pretty much the same as 5.4. There's not much you're going to want to change immediately. So I'm just going to go over that for you now. Tigers, the law is pretty self-explanatory. It's just that speed boost on either yourself or a team member, depending if you want them to get out of your movement impairing effects and stuff like that. Very good. Chi Wave, just an awesome ability. I like these kind of things that you throw into your rotation. And you can kind of just do it. You just throw it out there and you forget about it kind of thing. I love these kind of abilities. Blizz actually were trying to get rid of a lot of these kinds of ones. They're just kind of filler stuffs. But I actually really like Chi Wave. I like the way it looks. I like the fact you can do damage. This is one of my favorite abilities. Chi Brew. Obviously 100% needed. This is how you get a lot of your mana regen, is with this fucking Chi Brew. Also helps with the healing a lot more because it generates those fucking 2 Chis and whatever stuff, as well as the Mana Tea. So it's absolutely a need for this one. If you get any of the other two, you're doing it wrong. You need Chi Brew. Next up, this one is basically between two. I get Leg Sweep just to help with CC and stuff like that. If you're just wanting to, say, heal BGs, you're not really worried about doing any kind of leg sweeping or CCing or anything like that, I'd pick up Ring of Peace just for the extra kind of CC and stopping people from like hitting you basically. It's very good to have on yourself, pretty much. Or like to put on someone who's getting fucked up, whereas Leg Sweep is more for a 2v2, 3v3 situation where you're trying to put in some more CC to get a kill off. Next up, Diffuse Magic, pretty self-explanatory again. This is really, really good, especially right now when you have casters doing as much damage as they are. You really need to pick this one up. Next one, again, is completely based on Arena for me. Invoke Zune, the White Tiger. You do a decent amount of damage as Mistweaver. You do a decent amount of damage, and with Invoke Zune, you can actually, in twos, do enough damage to help someone on your team get a person down. If you're not going to do BG, I'm not going to do arenas, or you're more the kind of person who wants to just do BGs, hang out and stuff like that, look at Chi Torpedo. It's what I usually run with if I'm just doing a random fucking BG or whatever the fuck. You can just roll through people, heal them up and shit. It's a good amount of fun and it's a good fuck around ability. And it's usually what I use when I'm just doing BGs or healing people in BGs and that sort of thing. Whereas Invoke Zune is definitely more for the arena-based player. Next up is Glyphs. Again, I think they're pretty much the same as what you guys should have been using for 5.4. Glyph of Paralysis, your ability also removes all damage over time effects. Obviously, this is just the one that stops you from fucking up your own CC or having a team member fuck up your CC with dots. So if you're playing with someone who dots people up, this one is definitely needed to make sure that your CC actually works. Next up is Detox. Detox heals your target for 4% of their maximum health when it successfully removes a harmful effect. A lot of people these days, Affliction Warlocks and Shadow Priests are doing insane amount of damage right now. And pretty much all casters are. And a lot of people, pretty much everyone is. Everyone's doing a lot of damage. So this thing here actually helps you out a lot. And you're going to be doing a lot of detoxing if you're playing right. Not to mention like getting people out of traps, that sort of thing. Just helping people out a lot with detox. And you may as well have this one here, because there's not really anything else to take except for, of course, Life Cocoon. Life Cocoon can now be cast while stunned. Self-explanatory, saves my life countless times, saves my partner's life countless times. Something you definitely need to pick up. It's something that will definitely help you. And as far as the healing rotation guys, or like self-heals and that kind of stuff goes, nothing has really changed that much at all. And you're pretty much fine to continue what you were doing. As long as you're 100% confident in the way you work, then it's going to be exactly the same. Obviously, your heals aren't going to do as much. Like if I heal this person that's random level 88 just over here, 3.6 outside of a PvP zone. I mean, it's nothing special. 8k crit. I mean, obviously that's not me doing anything fucking spectacular. If I spam some Surging Mists on her and do some work like that, obviously that's gonna be it's gonna be able to keep someone alive fairly well. But at the same time, guys, it's not gonna be enough to keep someone up as well as beforehand. Like monks used to be able to keep someone up, no problem. Obviously, at the sake of mana, like you would lose a shitload of mana while doing it. But now it's so much more damage in the game as a 6.0.2 that you need to make sure your teammate and yourself are reusing pulls a lot more and making sure to stay alive that way as well. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope this helped. Have a good day of the year. I will see you in the next video.
Oh, no. Pypo, don't do it. Come to your senses, Pypo. Ah! Blast 'em.